Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome back to Throwback Friday number 57. So what have I got up for you today? I have got a Whips, Bits and Chat. It's number 57. We have got a window shopping, and we have also got a book review. So come on, and let's go and have a nose. Right, so the first video I have up for you today is called A Window Shopping for Yarning Down Elm and the Range. So let's have a look at what they had in store back then. And don't forget, keep an eye out because there may be another video later on this month showing you what they've got in there now. Right, so the sewing threads, 100 metres £2, 250 metres is £4.50, so 400 is £6, 5 is £7.50, top stitch 2 and extra strong is £4.25. Just like the way the colours are on this. There we go. Then we have ribbons and other bits and pieces, more for the sewing market. Over. Just plain felt material. Weird bobbly stuff. Sparkly shiny things. Giant pom-poms. Frilly lacy bits. Now this fluffy shelf. Look at these. Little motifs to sew on things. I love those bumblebees. Now these are priced at between £2.50 and £3. Right, prices here are between £1.30 and £1.10 for this colourway. These colourways. Now this is the Pato. Then we come down to Fab DK. That's a 100g ball. That one. The rest of these are little 4-ply, 50g. Yeah. Okay, so there's the colourway. The rest of the 100g. Now we come over to the Pato Everyday Fab DK range that they have in at the moment. This is a £1.99 per 100g. And then we come over again to the next one. Now again, some of this is a bonus DK. This one is the smooth DK. Oh. Fit with the register. Okay. Oh, they've actually got some cotton in, and no pricing on that one. That is just their Simply Soft. Okay, and they down to them. Now we'll come up with the next one. Again, this is the Pato Everyday range in the different colours they have until we get to these. Again, that is the smooth DK. Okay, they've just got it in that range. And then they have smooth DK again in that one. And then a little bit of Lily's Sugar and Cream. Then we come over to the shelf of Bits and Bobs. Which I'm just scanning up slowly so you can see what's there. If you want any information on those, tell me and I'll see if I can zoom in. Wow, that first load of yarn prices, way pricey. I'm sure we can find better elsewhere. Right, so now it's time for the book review. Come on, and let's go and have a nose. This one is super special because it is in fact a charity book. It is the Big Comic Relief Crafternoon. Now this one was to raise money for comic relief. So if you wait till the end of my little section that I've cut out of this video, there will be some more details for you. Right, so today I'm showing you another one of the books that I purchased from a local charity bookshop. Now this one here is actually published by Molly Makes. The Big Comic Relief Crafternoon. Now this book was priced at £7.99 and £5 of which for every copy sold went to a comic relief. Right, so now let's have a look at this back issue. Okay, now it states there's over 50 marvellous makes for Red Nose Day. Contributors are Arctic 24, Dottie Angel, Linda Lewis, Deadly Nightshade, Mr. X Stitch, Flossie Tea Cakes, Moose Allen, Jodie Carton, Gretel Parker, Mara Lent, and Twinkle Chan. Twinkle Chan. Oh no, Rako, and Melissa. And so let's have a nose. So as you can see, we've got a couple of images across the top of the different sort of items that you can make. We have a crocheted red nose, 3 knitted beards, a floral moustache, felt chickens, spring posy brooch, craft themed DIY waterside plants. You have a felt guinea pig, and pastel pendants, handy dandy messenger sack, tiny mice dolls, crochet frames, easy ever French knickers, a Molly Doll, the Big Comic Relief Craft Afternoon Guide to Running a Craft Fair, Mexican Wrestler Guinea Pig, a Love Brooch, a Breakfast Scarf and Wrist Warmers, Needle Felt Doglets, and Crochet Hanger, Embellishment Moto Hoops, Apple and Pear something or others, Princess and Dee, a crochet wristbands, the guinea pig who liked to make things, a story for young crafters and their parents, folding a doodle book, Cloud Mobile templates, and making famous. Who did you say had knitted this sausage dog? So there's quite a lot in there, and as you can see, it's a very comical and a proper pick-me-up magazine, I think. So they do have a section about where the money goes, and that £5 that came from each additional thing. But then this is because this is Red Nose Day, so they like to reinforce all of that. Now these were the noses that you could get in store on this year. Each year we get a different set of red noses, but if you're not interested, you could crochet your own. Okay, so here is the instructions for how to crochet the red nose. Then they moved on to the beards, so we've got a couple of cute designs there for beards, not masks, beards. There's a gap for your mouth. Right, so if you'd like to see the rest of that book, of course the link is up here that will take you over to that video. And now I thought it was a brilliant timing actually, because at the end of this month it is of course a Red Nose Day again, so charity collecting is a must. The kids are going to be running amok in their new red noses that will of course be available at quite a few different food outlet shops like Tesco's, Morrison's and places like that, and there is also lots and lots of other fundraising ideas for you to do this year if you are over here in the UK. So make sure that you check out www.rednoseday.com for this year's pack, fundraising pack, and this year's ideas. It can be anything from making cakes, crocheting some stuff, yarn bombing, you name it, we'll find a way to get our crafts out there. Now of course Molly Makes did comment on this video, or at least one of the contributors commented on this video when it was made, and if you pop over of course to that, I have linked the comment to the top of the comment section so that you can read it yourself. Right, so in case you don't fancy popping over and seeing the rest of it, the comment was from Emma Mitchell, and she said, hello, I dreamed up this project and co-edited it with Molly Makes founder Jane Toft. We made 2 editions in 2015 and 2017, and my daughter is modelling the crochet nose and messenger bag. It's lovely to be reminded of the brilliance and kindness of the crafting community. We made a total of £100,000 for comic relief projects with the 2 editions. That's amazing. Now I have just had a nose, yep, couldn't help it, pun intended. I just had a nose over on the website to see whether we have another edition of this magazine out, and I'm sorry to say, not this year, gang. So fingers crossed, Molly Makes and the team may be back next year to make another one. Now you thought you escaped Whips, Bits and Chat, but no, it is number 57 that I'm showing you today. So I will cut into this one again, and remember there will be the link up the top here if you want to go and watch the full video without me cutting it up. So let's start with our video catch up for this week. On Tuesday I put out an Aragurumi caterpillar bag charm #16. Yes, it looks stupid, it looks ridiculous, and I know each of you could do a better job, especially with that face. So my challenge is, if you fancy taking it up, use the base with the feet and the other bits and pieces to create your own little bag charm and make improvements on the face, because I'm telling you now, I haven't put these eyes in properly, they are coming out within the next couple of weeks, and I will be giving it to Liam to test on my abilities to stitch things on and see how long it lasts, because it's completely and utterly a dog toffee. Yes, Liam did get given it, and yes, Liam hugged it, and I don't actually know where it's gone. It's been about 3 months since I last saw it, and there's been no stuffing explosions. So I've got a feeling it's probably been buried in the garden along with all his other treasures. Right, so what have I been up to this week? As you could see, I went a bit crazy on the crochet this week. I managed to get that tutorial out. Oh, that was a challenge and a half, just getting it out on time. But, you know, that's me, and it takes me forever to get it uploaded, or there's always something that doesn't quite go to plan. And today, or should I say on Tuesday, it was trying to get the thing uploaded. That took an absolute age, but it was alright, because it meant I got to do a leg of the dragon while that was going. Now, I needed to have that dragon finished for my daughter's birthday, and I managed it with about 2 hours to spare. Or should I say, I kept going till midnight, passed out, and woke up the next morning and went, "Yo, he's done!" So I thought I would bring him, or her, oh, I'm dropping things, but bring him in for a closer look. So here you go. It's a little bit bigger than some of you might have thought. It is what's called a shoulder dragon. So she can, or he can, sit on my shoulder. Now, it is actually in a dark purple, which, and an off-white and then a white, because they're the colours that my daughter chose. Oh, let's try and get her in quick. And there we go. So it's got some extra details here. You've got a special trick that you do when you're making it that will create some little nose holes, and then you do a certain stitch over the top to give you some more definition. And my husband said, well, it doesn't really, you can't really see it from a distance, so he talked me into putting a little bit of white in there. I was tempted to use bogey green, but I thought better of it. She might tell me off. Actually, she probably wouldn't. She'll probably paint over it or something with bogey green later. But here we go. That's the front. And the worst bit of this entire pattern is the white bit for the toes. That is the hardest bit, because of course you're working a stitch count of 6 and down, and you're fighting with stuffing to try and keep the stuffing in the toe. So that out of the whole pattern, the worst bit I find is the the fingers on the arms. So there we go, and there's the wings. I might do a little bit more tacking on, because as I said previously, I've put wire in this top section here, so that it gives it a bit more definition and it holds better than just a stuffed tube. So there you go, almighty long tail. And if you can, I don't know if you all pick that up, but there's also ribbing in the tail. There is a little trick that she teaches us that makes it so that it boofs up and it bumps. So all this section here, all the way down the tail, that's not colour variation, it is the same yarn, and it is the bumps. Okay, so she is massive. Let's see if I can get her to sit on my neck. My daughter tried this earlier and didn't quite work. So, oh, where are you going? There we go. Let's just put her like that. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep her on there for long though. But yeah, it's absolutely a massive. My daughter got it at like 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning, because she had to head off for her exams. So I've got to take this mighty dragon and pop it in the car with me and stick it on the front window. Luckily, I've got quite a deep front window section of the car, so there's like a shelf there that I can sit it on until she comes out of school, and then she'll probably tell me off and say, "Mum, I can't believe you actually did it." But there we go. I will tell you what the name is just down here, because she had named it this morning, but I can't remember. Alright, so let's pop you down there. Stick your tail off the chair. Yeah, it's an absolutely massive project. Thoroughly enjoyed working it, and it's the second time now I've done it. First time round, you'll have seen it in the caption at the beginning of each of my videos. It has the smoke that comes out. Now that one was done in a DK yarn. Okay, so it was a bit smaller, This one is actually done in an Aran weight yarn, so it's the next weight up. So of course I had to go up a hook size as well, and it doesn't use as much stuffing as you might think. But yeah, it is a massive. She loves it. I don't quite know where she is going to put it. I really don't, but hey, I don't care. It's a big birthday for her, so she can over. I'm happy to make it. Right, so the pattern for Vincent the Dragon was created by a beautiful lady called Katie, and her website is Hooked by Katie, and I will put the link just running across here. And then in the description box down below, I will link her main website page as well as the page to the free pattern. Now, it is a really in-depth pattern, and she's also got a possible purchase pattern that you can do that goes into a lot more detail as to where to place the feet, the arms and everything else. Okay, so it's a more step-by-step guide if you're not overly confident with making amigurumi yourself, or it looks like a project that might be a little bit big, and it might be an idea to actually purchase her pattern. Right, now time for the bestest bit of the video. Well, for me anyway. The bit you're waiting for is a bit further along, but the bestest bit is your photos. I absolutely love receiving your photos, and on Saturday last week, after I'd done the editing for last week's Whips and Bits, I received a photograph from our gorgeous Deanne, and she has finally finished her moose blanket. Now, Deanne actually won the pattern for this on the Facebook page when I asked for ideas for patterns, and she came up with that one, and I got stitched up. But she's also made her moose pattern, so have a look. She sent us a couple of extra details telling us the yarn that she has used and the hook size that she has used. I absolutely love this, Deanne. It is so cute, and she's even beaten me because she's put a border on hers. I haven't got around to that yet, or sewing on all the ends. So thank you ever so much, Deanne, for the image and for the extra information about the yarns and the hook sizes you used, because of course I'm in the UK, so suggesting yarns that the American crazies can get their hands on is a little bit difficult at times. Right, as I've said to you, my daughter's birthday is coming up, so myself and my eldest daughter today decorated the cake that my eldest daughter made. Oh, this gets confusing. The eldest daughter made the base of the cake yesterday, as in the sponge and stuff, and then today me and her decorated it. So we've got a little competition running at the moment, of course, because she is a bit of an art student, animation student I should say, so she should be good with plasticine, and of course I've only ever practiced when I was playing with kids with plasticine when they were little, or if I have to attempt to make a birthday cake. Right, so here is a photograph of my daughter's 16th birthday cake. Now this is without the candles and all the extra bits to throw on it, and it was taken inside the fridge because I had to hide it from her. So can you guess which topping, the toppers, which one of them I've made, or should I say 2 or 3 depending? Can you guess? Here's the picture. Oh cripes, it's nearly time to get thinking about what to make her this year. More dragons? Maybe not. I'm gonna have to really think about it. If you've got any ideas, stick them in the comment section down below. Yeah, she loves her dragons, that girl, but she's starting to run out of room. Right, and that is it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody.